Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel for episode 2 of The Road, my laid-back, chilled-out Minecraft 1.20 Let's Play series where we have some slight modifications running and the shaders are on. In this episode, we're going to build an iron farm, but not just any iron farm, a fairly unique design by a very unique YouTuber. You'll have to stick around for the details on that. I started off by mining the diamonds I found after recording episode 1, and while I was down there, took the opportunity to gather some obsidian so we can pop over to the Nether. I grabbed some lava buckets to start farming renewable lava, and I nearly died. Oh God, we were right on the edge of a block. Thank God. Wow. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll see you guys on the top side. I took off to the east to do some exploring. I wanted to see what biomes, resources, and terrain were around me. I came across some cool caves, stupid little kid or two, and found our first spruce tree. And squirrel. Wow, check that out. Goes way down there. Some iron. I'm going to leave it though. After getting very far from home, I realized that I didn't bring a bed with me, but luckily I had kept some iron in the inventory to make some shears. I managed to find some sheep and make a bed to reset the night. I nearly lost it to this creeper. Moved. I came across a ruined portal, grabbed the gold, and looted the chest. To the west seems to be mostly swamp, but this will be a good place to gather some slime for future projects. I climbed up this amazing mountain, which kind of looks like Devil's Tower in real life, to check out the view, but again, it was mostly swamp. But the view was stunning to say the least. I found another ruined portal and some more amazing terrain generation, and decided to head back to base to start these projects. To prepare for the farm, I first needed to flatten some terrain on the island across from the starter base. With that cleared, I just needed to mine some of the ores and clear out the trees to the right. I like to have my lines of fire clear, if you know what I mean. The farm I'm building is a combination iron farm, villager breeder, and auto crop farm, although I'll take advantage of the auto crops later. It was designed by Aristotle from Aristotle Gaming, and I will link to his channel and the video in the description. This will be done in large part as a time lapse, but if you want the full tutorial, pop over to the link and check it out. He's got a great channel. So here we go. Took off again towards the village, but first I had to finish digging this channel to join these two bodies of water, and that cost me one of my very few diamonds to make a shovel. I can't wait for enchanted tools. I started off in the village by removing all of the beds in order to force the villagers to the top of the hill, but this quickly turned into a clown show, both because of the villagers and me. After fighting off a zombie or two and an overzealous skeleton, I was finally able to get 2 villagers into this dirt enclosure. I was nearly ended again by a sneaky creeper. From here, it was just getting them into boats, down the hill, and back to the island. Working with villagers is never easy, and they tend to do the most unexpected things. These guys wouldn't even track to the beds I put down for some reason, even though I had destroyed the ones back at their village that they had just slept in. It made no sense to me. But after a good night's sleep, I was able to lure them up and into the farm using workstations. Once they are in the farm and claimed their beds, I could then place these 3 beds to start the breeding process. Now I needed to feed these 2 to get them breeding and producing us some more villagers. While waiting on the first 3 important villagers, I decided to start an enchanting area, but I was short on bookshelves, so I'd have to keep working with the cow population to obtain more leather. Soon enough, we had our 3 most important villagers to populate the iron portion of the farm. At this point, it is very important to open these trapdoors. Also make sure to break the beds up top and make sure these 3 new guys sleep in the lower beds. Then these beds can be replaced. And make sure there are no spawnable blocks for iron golems. Any new villagers will fall to the bottom water stream and can be collected to use in other ways. For us, that's going to be villager trading. We've got to get geared up so we can take over this world and kill the end dragon. The iron farm was very nearly ready to start, but we needed to get a zombie into the farm. I started by making a dirt staircase that the victim could follow me up, and everything was going fairly smooth, but this quickly turned into a circus. I died more than once and realized that my design to entrap the zombie wasn't going to work. You'd think I would have come to that conclusion faster, but no. I redesigned the trap, and after finding another zombie that would pick up an item, killing a lurking skeleton, I managed to get the zombie into the farm. The iron farm was done. Outstanding. It really wasn't that bad to build, and it's a great practical design. This can be done early game as well. I decided to AFK the farm for a little while because I was hungry. After lunch, a stack and a half of iron. After about 20 minutes, not too shabby at all. In hindsight, I would have trapped the zombie in there before building the top portion of the farm and blocked line of sight with temporary blocks until he was needed. But moving on, letting the iron farm do its thing, I planned on going to the Nether. I at least wanted to see what kind of Nether spawn we were facing. I crafted some gold boots and settled on building our portal in the cave next to the starter base. I have big plans for this area in future episodes. I got the portal constructed, got it lit, and off to the Nether I went. We actually spawned into a pretty boring area, but that also means it's fairly safe. So I started digging in cardinal directions in search of resources and hopefully another fortress, even though I wasn't ready to take that on. A few minutes later, and bingo, we dug right into the side of a fortress. I wasn't geared up enough, but you know how it is. Once you get there, you just have to peek in and see what's going on. I'll come back to this later. I spent just a short time in the Nether, digging in some other directions, harvesting nether quartz, and I made a safe way down to another island. I mined some magma blocks, more quartz, and even some gold and glowstone. It was time to head back with the spoils for now, but the fortress had been found and awaits our return. I returned from the Nether with my resources, only to find this. Did that? Oh! Ooh, dude. Come back home to a trident getting chucked at my head. Don't ask me why, but I was feeling daring and decided to take on this drowned. I've never had a trident in Minecraft and was hoping that maybe he would drop his. I couldn't survive his trident shots though, and eventually left him alone after dying once or twice. Oh my god, he's still shooting at me. But he was persistent. I realized that I had hit him a few good times and went after him once more. I figured one shot would put an end to him. You know what? I'm feeling daring. I'm gonna go for it. I hit him 3 or 4 times. Got him. And it worked. But he didn't drop his trident, of course. While the iron continued to pile up, I went on a mining trip in search of more resources. And let's face it, hopefully more diamonds. I came across a new cave full of mobs. I got into a battle with a skeleton, quite a few zombies, forcing me to retreat. And this time, this creeper got the better of me. Oh, mercy. I didn't hit him fast enough. Oh. Well, we're not playing hardcore, and that's a good thing. I collected part of my gear, fought off some more mobs, finally got the rest of my tools and armor, and explored the cave a little more. I found a diamond. But it was a little far away. But you know how it is. You just have to get to it, always hoping that you'll find more. I bridged across the lava lake with water buckets to make my way over there. Careful to watch my back, I made my way up to the diamond. Please be more than one. Please be more than one. It's not more than one. Aha! Well, 2 diamonds was better than none, and at least I didn't get zeroed by this cave. On my way out, I took on a couple more mobs. Bam, ran across another diamond. At least I can remake or enchant a new diamond pickaxe. This one was starting to die. So guys, that's all the time I have for today. The iron farm is up and running. The breeder is rocking and rolling. Keep a lookout for episode 3, where I plan on getting some OP villager trades going, as well as building a structure around this farm. If you guys enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you stopping by and watching the video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video and any ideas you might have for me. Until next time, Devil Dog MC, over and out.